Hello, you guys. So today we'll be learning about reducing food waste through composting. Why did I choose this? I chose this because having nutritions like these that are waste, quote unquote waste, are really helpful for the environment. Um, it you could with this rich and nutrients that it has inside. You just can't go wrong with it. You could easily make it into a very positive soil to help the environment out, especially with the plants. I can't wait to show you guys what I made. So my project topic will be food waste and climate change. Um, my solution, expanding community posts and programs, and I'll show you why. So environmental issues, food waste. So one thing I looked more into was one third of food globally is wasted. So one third of all the food is wasted no matter what. I've seen it in restaurants. I've seen it anywhere. I mean, I used to be working for a restaurant back then, and you'll be surprised how much people waste so much food, and it's really sad. But they also sent it to landfills, also produces methane gas. Methane basically just equalizes to powerful greenhouse gas. It also wastes energies and energy lands. So these are the photos I'm trying to show you guys. All right. So what are the environmental concerns? So here are my concerns for the environment. It increases greenhouses gases. You can see in the diagram right here. Natural gas, petroleum symptoms, the percentage of each one, the impact of the landfill waste generations. Look, I mean, it's right to your right. It's insane. It also accelerates climate change. Climate change is a huge thing. We're speedrunning life right now. You can't make this up. I wish we could find a solution to you know, change that. But us humans, we just keep destroying the planet, and each time we destroy it, it just become a waste. Um, Pollute soil and groundwater. This is very important. Polluting the soil can damage our crops and the water of the fields. Um, about that is we don't want to consume toxic chemicals from our agriculture. And that's something huge for us. We're one of the biggest crops lands in this in the whole country. Um it also we talked about this, it damages the ecosystem. We just can't keep destroying it, and then waste natural resources. And the graphs, it shows the food waste contribution to the greenhouse gases from our world and to the data. So if you look to your left, you'll see the global average surface temperature. And it's like the differences from 1901 to 2000 averages to Celsius. It's a huge difference. Man, what are the humans' concerns? It's over 800 plus million food insecure. It, so much of the food is rising up in prices. Who knows how it is going to be now through the things that are going on in this planet. Um, and then our health affects the pollution from us. We just can't be polluting this whole place and eating straight garbage right after that. We have to find a way and a resource to make sure that our life can live on. We just can't. Um, Extreme weather impact. So yes, the extreme weather impact is insane. Economic losses. The solution of community composting. What is this? What is this? So this is us trying to find a solution to the topic we were talking about. So what should we do? We should divert food from landfills. We should convert waste into compost, reduce methane emissions, and improve soil health. Support local agriculture. This is huge. I mean, supporting your local agriculture can really boost them, um, like, globally. So yeah, improving the soil health is really important, especially if us humans, we thrive on this, on vegetables and fruits. We eat what they make. So if the soil is terrible, the plant will as well. Later on, it goes into our body and, messes up around our system. How composting helps environment. This is a good one, you guys. So what we got to do is cut landfill methane. That's important. We got to improve soil nutrition. Like we said, when composting nutrients and we put it as the soil, it helps out this um, rich soil. It gives us rich soil. We store carbon in soil, reduce chemical fertilizers, and support biodiversity. In this graph, methane emission before and after compost program, as you can see. Um, how does this help us out? Um, Creates greener jobs. I mean, it's essential to us, especially here in Yuma. We have one of the largest agricultures. I'm pretty sure in cabbages. Um, we lower food production costs, support community gardens, and improve food security and cleaner air quality. So all this stuff that we throw away in the trash in the bins and it just makes a mess, and especially we just if we have there's a bunch of like garbage out there in the freeway, usually down the road. No matter what, there's bound to be garbage, but we gotta fix that because we don't want to damage the planet. And also support your local farmers. They would appreciate it, and you're getting the most richest fruits and vegetables out there. Um, Unintended consequences. So this is huge. Here, let me move my camera so you can see this part. Unintended consequences. The disgusting odor issues is nasty. Pest attraction, contamination with plastic, stat tip program costs, public participation challenge. Here I have this on my right. I have this take care of Texas compost pile troubleshooting. It basically shows the bad odor. So when the pile is too wet or it contains too much green materials, turn the pile or add more brown material. Cover the pile with a layer of much if the order persisted. Material is not breaking down. So if the material is not breaking down, so you should add, if the pile is dry, turn while adding the more water. If the pile is damp, add more sweet smelling, add more green materials. Fire ants. Fire ants are huge. So the pile is too dry, turn the pile while adding more water or the low toxicity bait near the pile. So these are huge if you have ant problems. So pile is not warm enough. The pile is too warm, add more materials to increase its volume or use a container. Flies, roaches, ants, or maggots. There may be too much moisture. This is more like if you see these types of insects. So there may be too much moisture. Food may be exposed. Keep the pile damp throughout and bury the food and items under the layer of leaves. So here I'm showing you the real world examples, as you can see. So San Francisco composting law. We're showing these little examples of San Francisco composting law, mandatory food waste separation, high landfill diversity rate, and model for other cities. In conclusion, food waste drives climate change, harms ecosystems, people, composting through emissions, strengthens communities, and sustainable future possible. I found this beautiful quote by Robert Swan. It says, "The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it." So, like I said in the beginning, we got to be the change. We have to be the one to save it, not just one, but the whole. So here's my resources of Food and Agriculture Organization of the United States. Um, popular